Good morning, Chicados and Chickadees. Today is Monday, December 7th, and this is your lesson video. So this is exam week. This week, all we're focusing on is what documents, items, texts, writings that you're going to need for your semester exam, which is again 10% of your semester average. So we have your grade from cycle 1, we're going to have your grade from cycle 2, and then the grade from your semester exam. And then that exam is 10% of the grade. Cycle 1 and 2 are 90% of your grade. So what we're looking at today, and again, if you go back to the week at a glance for the week 7 folder, you'll see that today we're focusing on the text. Tomorrow we're going to do some writing. Wednesday we'll focus on another text. Thursday you'll do some writing. And Friday will be your final text for your semester exam. The writings that you're doing on Tuesday and Thursday are part of your semester exam. Okay. There are 15 points apiece, so that contributes to 30 points towards your semester exam. So it is pivotal, it is important, it is imperative that you read the text prior to attempting or crafting your responses, because those are the real questions. They are not practice questions or anything like that. Like, this is game over, this is end game, this is what we're working up to. So today's piece is The Stolen Party, and I have to say, this is a good story. At the end, I was like, dang. So I'm going to do another video where I'm reading it to you. So if you would like to read along with me, you can definitely click on that video link. But as you go into today's piece, the way I have it is, here's the text. There's nothing to actually submit. All I'm going to ask you to do is, when you click on submit assignment, click on the create, where it gives you that like notepad, a Word document, and all you got to do is click done. So that tells me that you got into this, you have access to the text, and that you are working with the text. But there's nothing actually to submit. What I have it done for this assignment is that when you click on the link of the Stolen Party story, it's going to force you to make a copy, so that you can go in and take notes, that you can kind of see what's going on, and focus on, like, who are the characters, who's Luciana, who's Rosaria, who's Hermina, who is Senora Inez. Again, like, just kind of keep track of who is who, what is what's going on first. This happened, this happened. So the way you take notes, if you don't remember how, is you highlight the text that you want to, like, focus on. This is like, ooh, this is important information. And then you'll click on that little plus sign, and then you can make a comment like, we're at the house, we're at Luciana's house. Again, you're just taking notes about the elements of a short story, which was our focus for unit 1 and 2. So think about exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, resolution. Think about our protagonist and our antagonist. Think about notes about who your character is. Are they a good person or a bad person? Do they like this? Do they like that? Look at, do you see any metaphors, any imagery, any similes? And more importantly, hint, hint, be on the lookout for symbolism. Be on the lookout for an object, an item, a color that represents more than what it is in itself. Think about, like, rings. People wear jewelry that maybe have a significant meaning to it. They have a memory tied to it. They have, I guess, like an oath, a promise to it. It's just not a piece of a metal. It is not just a gemstone. It is not just some arbitrary sign. It actually means something to them. It could be a gift given at the quinceañera, an item given to them by their grandparents, something that they bought by themselves with their first paycheck, and it's an immense sense of pride for them. It's a sense of marriage, commitment, love. Again, what I want you to be on the lookout is for symbolism, and more importantly, the monkey. What do you think that monkey symbolizes? The yo-yo symbolizes, the bracelet symbolizes, the money symbolizes in this story. Think about the theme. What is the lesson that the story by Liliana Hecker is trying to teach us in this text? So I want you to focus on today of reading the story. It's a good story, and then going through and taking notes. And if it's still a little, misleading for you, you're still not kind of grasping it, go research it. type it in into Google and see what the summaries are for it, the analyses for it. Go for it. You have this beautiful opportunity because of virtual learning to just kind of extend on the thinking or to bridge the gaps in your thinking. And if you still have questions, jump on the Zoom call. We'll talk about it. All right, so your focus today is to read the first text for our semester exam. It's going to force you to make a copy, and you're going to take some notes about who the characters are, what's going on, what is the focus, the event that we're at for the story, what's going on in these characters' minds. Are they good people, bad people, likes or dislikes? And looking at literary elements such as metaphors, similes, imagery, personification, hyperboles, and more importantly, focus on symbolism intent. All right. If you have any questions, please log on to the Zoom call and I'll help you out. I love y'all. Have a good day and make good choices. Bye, guys.